welcome or welcome back to my channel. Happy 2023. I just have to say I am so excited and glad that it is 2023 and to put 2022 behind us. I don't know about anyone else, but 2022, at least for the past year and a half, was probably one of my, if not the hardest years and seasons that I have walked through. As 2023 was approaching, I just came this overwhelming sense of hope for what is to come. And just so everyone knows, if you don't know this, if you add up all the numbers in 2023, it equals 7. And 7 is one of the luckiest numbers in the world, so that's just a sign, everyone, that we're gonna have a great year ahead of us. One of the ways that I personally like to kind of reset, prepare for the year ahead, line my goals in order, is to make a vision board. Now, I've been making vision boards, I think, for like 4 years now. If anything, at the end of the day, they're fun. It's nice to see visualizations of some of the goals that you want, or also some of the things that you want to do in the new year. It doesn't always have to be these huge, lofty goals of, I want to make $10,000 or I want to travel the world. It could just be simple things that you want to read a book this year. You want to go outside. Hopefully you go outside every day, but. So what I do to make my vision board is first I sit down and I think about what direction do I want to take my life in. When I see myself, what are my dreams? How can I get there? And then what things do I want to focus on and goals for this new year ahead. And then after I make that list, then I will go onto Pinterest and create a vision board on Pinterest and look up images that resonate with me, that symbolize the goals and dreams and things that I want to do or achieve for this year ahead. And then I will print them all out. And if you don't have a color printer, I don't. You can just send it to Office Depot. At least that's what I do. And their paper quality, top notch. It was really thick. It was nice. And then you print them out, cut them out, and then I use a cork board and then arrange the cutout pictures on your cork board and then pin them down, hang them up on your wall. Or I know some people don't love to have them up on the wall, say if you have a shared space. You can also make vision boards just in a notebook on a piece of paper, or leave it as it is on your Pinterest. And I also then will take the pictures that I used for my physical vision board and curate them, collage them into a board image for my laptop. And I do that through Canva. You can make one for your laptop screensaver and you can make one for your phone screensaver. So just more of seeing those positive images and words that kind of remind you what your focus is of this year. So I guess I will now go over some of the things that I want to focus on for this new year ahead. One of the main things for me for this year ahead is to focus more on the things that bring me joy and to do those more often. So for example, back when I was going through it, I sat down and made a list of everything that brings me joy. And it can be super small things, like a fresh cup of coffee in the morning, or the smell of after it rains. That along with the bigger things. So in December, I found this dance studio near me has adult dance classes. So I started taking dance classes 2 times a week, which have been so much fun. I'm taking tap and ballet. After that 1 hour of that class, I feel so much lighter, and not only am I carry that lightness with me throughout the rest of the week, I also feel that I am a better person to those around me. I'm able to be a better friend, a better daughter. And by focusing on things that bring you joy, that lightness and positive energy that you feel throughout the week is just insane that you don't even realize it until you do it. So yeah, I want to focus more on the things that bring me joy and find ways how to do those things more often. And then the other big thing for me for this year is I want to be dedicated and consistent in taking the steps that I can take every day to then be able to make my dreams come true. Now, my dreams are, if you watch my Get to Know Me video, it's I want to act. My dream has always been acting, and there's a lot of luck and relying on other people to give you a chance, but there's also things that I can do every day, small steps to get me to where I want to be, right? So that is one of my goals. Is so easier to just not do it, to just not go to the class, or just to not look up. It's always going to be easier to not do something than it is to do it. And I feel there's been so many things that even with this YouTube channel, I've wanted to do a YouTube channel since I was like 12, and I just hadn't done it. It's not because that desire went away or I didn't have things that I thought would be, oh, that would be a cool video. It's just I didn't take the steps and the actions to then do it. So that is one of my goals, is to put in the work, be dedicated, be consistent in taking those small steps that I can take every day to then get me to where I ultimately want to be. Because you're not going to get anywhere if you just, I've learned, if you just stay stagnant and stay still while the world passes you by. Like, it's not going to come to you. It doesn't matter how talented you are, or how smart, or how creative, or how anything. Unless you take that step and keep taking those small steps every day, you're not going to get where you want to be. So that is something that I'm really going to try to hold myself accountable for, because I have realized that if, be it fear, be it just because it's easier not to, that for some things I am the one getting in my own way. So just gotta do the damn thing. Yeah, those are probably the two biggest main things that I am going to try to work on and try to do this year. And let me see. This is my board. I guess I'll show it to you guys. You saw it in the background a little bit. But all these images they're not just that. I also wrote on the back of these images what each one of them mean to me anyway. And so, for instance, when you see, I have pictures of dance. That is continuing dances and guitar. I play guitar, but I haven't played in years for no reason other than I just haven't picked it up. So that's another thing I would just want to get back to doing. I have this picture because I really, and this one, I turned 25 in July, and I would love to throw like either do a girls trip or everyone a lunch or dinner or something for my birthday and be real cute and pretty. And yeah, this picture is just ultimate goals, being on a Times Square billboard. I mean, always. This is Canyon Beach in Oregon. I would love to go there in the fall. It's where The Goonies was filmed, and I'm a big Goonies fan. Taylor Swift. I want to go, don't have tickets, but I want to go to the Taylor Swift tour this year and, dream big. I want to go backstage. Then we have this picture. I have a script that I have been writing and working on for like 2 years now. I want to finish it. So it's done. There's also that too. There's so many projects that I've started that I want to actually finish now. So that is one of the main things, is finishing my script. So that I can just show people and just have them someone else read it, And then picture of the YouTube plaque. Again, staying consistent and hopefully growing my channel here. It's also just reminds me just to stay consistent in general with my socials, with this channel, with my blog, with TikTok. Just taking that shot and seeing where that leads. And I'm never going to know if it could lead anywhere unless I am consistent and put in the work and I'm dedicated and hopefully make great content for you guys. I have a lot of ideas for this year, so I'm excited about that. And then, of course, pictures of filming, because, let's start manifesting. I am getting a speaking role in a film this year, or TV series. It is happening. This picture, dream big. Using the dance skills that I learned from my dance classes in a film. This picture for I am attending a premiere. I have 2 pictures of, I would love to work with Greta Gerwig and to be directed by her. I also have be directed by Taylor Swift on here, be it a music video, or I know she is branching out more into with a feature film and maybe more short films, and I have just always been such a fan of her storytelling and would love the opportunity to work with her in that manner. And then London has always been my dream place for forever, since I was a wee child, watching Harry Potter. It's just, there's so many times that I always thought I was going to study abroad in London, but then wouldn't work with my tuition, with my scholarship, so wouldn't transfer, so that didn't happen. And then there's just, hasn't happened yet, but I know once it does, it will be great. I just know I have a feeling that I've always had a feeling that I am going to fall in love with that city, so exciting stuff. Is there anything else? Oh, I want to go to Fashion Week. We have a picture of people, just concerts and crowds, reading books in pretty places. I'm an avid reader. I love reading outside, reading pretty places, reading good books. That's also what I want to do this year. I want to read like good books. I think I want to try to read some classics. I just bought Little Women, so I want to read that. I'm currently reading And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I guess I'll read some of the quotes that I chose. Obviously you can see Better Get to Livin', Dolly Parton, and suddenly the dreams started chasing me. Old energy is clearing, new energy is entering, great things are coming. I really want this to be a new chapter starting for me. A fresh chapter of possibilities and lightness and things finally coming and working, and all the years of the struggles and the efforts are finally returning that now, and we are embracing all of the good things that are coming. You'll never know how amazing your story can end if you keep living the same chapter. Turn the page, my love. Turn the page. And I have, believe that things can suddenly change for you. Don't worry about how and when. Just deeply believe in the possibility of a new outcome. It can all be so different than what you're currently experiencing. Nothing is ever final. Let that bring you peace and give you hope today. Then I have, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Isaiah 6:22. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And then this one is another one. Kind of sums up how I want to actually take the chance and do all the work and see if my dreams can actually become my reality. This is another quote from Dolly. You can wish your life away, but if you're going to dream, you're going to have to get out, and like I always say, you have to put some wings on them dreams, and some feet and fingers and some hands. They got to get into some stuff. You can't just sit around and think of all the things you want to do. You've got to think of what you want to do, and then you've got to get out and make them happen. So that kind of is the encompassing of what I am trying to do this year. I would absolutely love to know what is on your vision boards, or how you make your vision boards, or just even if you don't make vision boards, you just are a word of the year type person. What is your word of the year? What are we leaving behind in 2022 and bringing forth and manifesting for 2023? This is always just such a nice reset and restart and time to dream for me personally. And thank you for joining and coming along in this video and chatting about vision boards with me for a bit. I fully believe that once you focus on things, that they can become your reality and happen for you, and the more positivity you put out, the more you're going to get back. And people, say your affirmations, write down your goals, and then make them happen. So that is what we are trying to do this. I have such a good feeling about this year for everyone. I think this is our fresh start that we all need, especially post-COVID and all of that. But yeah, I wish you all luck and love in the new year, and I will see you in my next video very soon. All right.